What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Raynday, and it's kind of cold in my room, so I just put on a sweater. But, oh yeah, what you guys care about, we're going to do a god guide again on Ravana, the brand new god that just came out in Smite just yesterday, I believe on the 29th, actually the 30th of June. And I'm going to be walking you through a subscriber build. Now, somebody just recently who was a subscriber of mine, or I think he's a subscriber, I'm sure he will be after this video, suggested a build from Ravana after I had posted my build for Ravana. He gave me some suggestions for some tweaks, so I might use those. I may not do it exactly as he said, but I am going to build that build. It was wolfkidlol, so shout out to wolfkidlol. Thank you for showing and giving such a kind of a clear and long comment describing the build, and because of that, you're getting a video. And so I want to introduce this thing called subscriber builds, and basically what's going to happen is you guys, if you are subscribed to the channel, are going to have an opportunity to suggest a build, suggest a character, obviously, and it could be an alternate build after I've already done a god guide. It could be a brand new build for a god that you want to see me do a god guide on. So it doesn't have to be a god guide I've done before or a god I've covered before. It could be brand new, and you're making a suggestion. What it takes is a full build. So leaving all the parts in, not kind of saying up to you to do this. I want to see what your guys' opinions are. That's for me the most interesting aspect of this. And so what we're going to do is, as that takes place, you guys are going to have the opportunity to then see that build come to life in a video. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's exciting for the community to be able to see some of their ideas come to fruition, have a platform. Who knows? Maybe it'll be amazing. And of course, I'll be crediting your name in the video. And so who knows? Maybe we'll get credited with coming up with the next new meta build for for one of the gods. So anyways, it's fun. I think it's a good idea. So this is the first one, and I wanted to give a shout out again to wolfkidlol. Alright, so now that we're in the action, if you guys don't know Ravana, good chance you don't because he just came out the other day. Here's his abilities. I want to just very quickly, in a general way, walk you through all of them. His passive, and for those of you who have seen it, just bear with me here because we'll be done with that in a moment. I'm waiting for this Kumba to do his thing because then... Jeez. Alright. First blood, really? Come on now. 10-hand Shadow Fist and a basic attack? Golly, mister. Alright. So then we're going to head over to Fatalis. We're going to do Hasten Fatalis, which is attack speed, move speed item that removes the debuff from attacking once you have the complete item as its passive. Controversial item because not always considered the best, but definitely situational, and this is the situation right now. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. You know, with Ravana, kind of my goal is to get around that back line. Avoid damage, kind of make it okay for my teammates to go in. That's just my hope, and kind of take a lot of attention. All right. Oh, avoided the damage. Oh, please don't have your thing. Oh my God. Yeah, baby. Now that was awesome. Avoided that damage from the Kokokon with my number 2. That 0.75 seconds of vulnerability. Now Ice is going to stun there. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Oh, jeez. Nice Hunbot's ultimate. Very, very cool that we were able to get out of that. Let's go finish this Fatalis. Why wait? Cannot believe I didn't get hit there. He just must have wanted me out of the fight. And so the idea behind this build, as wolfkidlol kind of described it, is that it's more of a crit-oriented build. It finishes with Deathbringer, Fatalis, and Deathbringer, actually, Executioner, Rage, and then Deathbringer, which is a little bit different than the build that I did. Wasn't as crit-oriented, and so the idea was that instead of trying to go full attack speed, going for crits is better and you know, just more effective in terms of damage. So we'll see. That's one of the things I'll be looking for here, trying to see if I feel a big difference in that regard. I may or may not. He still probably has his blink. Slowed. He used his ultimate. Wow, he almost... That's hilarious. He almost tried to kill me. Wow. Okay, so we're going to now move into... This is the interesting part. This is what he suggested. He suggested to use a... And let me just try and remember this. It was a defensive item, Hide of the Urchin. I do really like that item. I really do. But I've played it a couple games, and I'm trying to figure out if I like something better. I'm going to go for Frostbound. It gives me 400 health, which is very nice. Oh, I know that was like the worst, but guess what? You've been escaping me and not dying this entire time, so now it's your time to die. Okay. Oh, this could be big for us. This could be big for us. Yep, that was big. That was a huge swing. That was a huge swing that just happened right there. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Just a little bit of communication with the team allows us to do that. There we go. Help each other. Stay involved. No one gets left behind. And we're 2-1, just like that. That's what I like to see, baby. That's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and kill this basilisk, which for another shout out on my channel I want to give. Somebody mentioned, if you saw my last video, you know I was kind of bagging on the fact that that animal in front from the mana on the left side, the mana camp, looks like a lizard. It still looks like a lizard to me, but according to mythology, it is a basilisk, and these are not done randomly. They are done because these are ancient items that make sense thematically. You have the basilisk, you have the Nemean lion in the middle, and then you have the boar, which Hercules had to kill, and is very famous. And I believe that. I think that is really. I mean, I no reason to think anyone's lying here. I definitely believe that's the truth. But the thing that I would like to say and mention is that despite the thematic relevance and my sincere appreciation for the comment informing me of what that was, because sometimes some people can just say, you know what, dude, you're being a jerk, like whatever, right? You know, and this channel is great. I love that we've built a culture where we're not speaking to each other like that. I think that's how it should be. But oh, that's supposed to be, that's not the right thing. That's supposed to be here. I still think that the basilisk doesn't look like a basilisk in my eyes. I think it still looks more lizard-like. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not how a traditional basilisk look like. And maybe, you know, they have it right. Maybe they're staying more traditional. I'm thinking of the basilisk in Harry Potter Chamber of the Secrets, where it's just this huge snake. More of like an anaconda times 10. That's my thought. And that's a little bit cooler for me. But, you know, hey, the lizard is cool. So I just wanted to bring that up, say thank you, because I did appreciate reading that comment. Okay, let me get back in there. Alright, Kumba or Ravana. Ravana, I think. Give me that. Wow, this is turning our way, man. Mm-hmm. Tie him down there. Avoided the damage from the shadow. And I think we're going to be able to get away. My hope is Ravana doesn't have his ultimate. He might. And he doesn't. So if nobody else does, good. So we're able to get away. And I haven't built too much power. But this is working relatively well. And now, of course, we're adding 30 power from executioners, which would be really nice. I might want to go for that owl, but we're going to have to defend. Slow and finish. Cannot believe I am still not dead. Pretty surprised at that. But the benefit of using my ultimate on, and this is one of the things I kind of theory crafted beforehand, right? Was the fact that, okay, so the ultimate makes it 40% of damage reduction for every single person, right? It makes it, oh, and I forgot to go over the abilities. My apologies, guys. I hope you paused the screen and just said, you know, he hasn't said it, whatever, my bad. Let me get to my first train of thought that just happened here, and then I'll go back to the abilities quickly. But my thought is that the ultimate, since it does a 40% damage reduction, you're going to want that on your most damaging targets. Now, usually as a warrior, you're going to be targeting a mage or something like that, who are going to be doing the most damage. Now, you get 40% damage reduction for everyone except your target, so that means you're leaving a mage to do normal damage. Well, what if your target was maybe a tank to just get into the middle of the fight, or maybe a warrior to get into the back lane, right? And then you just switch immediately to your mages or to the other people you want to assault. They're doing 40% less damage to you. That was kind of my thought how to best use it. I've also been trying to use it where I just go for the target I want to kill and get in really quickly. But I have a feeling this might be pretty effective. There is also a knock-up component. That's cool. Like right now, I go for probably Ravana. Nice. I think I avoided. Yeah, I'm not gonna live because they're able to just put too much pressure on me, unfortunately. Wasn't exactly how I wanted it to turn out. We're 5-2 though. It's not bad. I mean, this build is, I mean, I like it. I like it. It's just so early to tell because you're just having to experiment every single game. What works better? What works this? Try this item. Try this tactic, and you know. So I love it, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. And all good things do. But oh, ow. Yeah, I don't think that's a good fight, man. Seriously? There we go. Give me that. Give me that, man. Alright, these crits are coming in handy. These crits are coming in handy. Team's doing well. We're up by about 1,000 gold. Now let's walk through the abilities very quickly. His passive builds up this kind of combo meter. He's very he's in style of a fighter, I guess, fighter from a video game. So that's what his combo does. We're gonna dash in here, spend some time on Koko Khan because I've got that damage reduction from him. avoid, hopefully, that. Let's slow him. Let's stay him there. Frostbound, very hard for him to come back from. I'm going to need some help if I'm going to get away from this. I hope no one's trying to get me. Alright, we're back to safety. And so that kind of did work for me, even though I got hit by the ult at the very end. So his number one kind of works like a combo chain. So you see on the left, 1, 2. Well, I only hit 1, but it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 8. Now the combo is kind of just the numbers after 8 are just superfluous. Help to keep track of where you're at, but the heads are what you want to pay attention to. The heads that light up are actually telling you how much of your passive you have built up. Now, they're passive when you build it up. You can build it up by 8 times, 7.5% each time, and what that will do is give you an extra damage on your number 1 ability. That number 1 ability then causes damage, and it slows, which is very, very nice. See it there. Been fortunate to not invest in nothing I could have done on that one. So, off his 1, you go into his number 2, which is, like I said, a bit of invulnerability to damage for 0.75 seconds. And then you also have kind of like a fireball kick come out, so you're actually doing damage there. Now that is some serious damage being pumped out. There we go. Get out of there. Very, very nice. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's get out of here. Hopefully Ao Kuang is not following. He is. Oh, man, that Fatalis probably saved my life because of the fact that I had that extra movement speed to get away from him. 9 and 3. I mean, hey, this build, I can't really complain right now. Our team is doing well, but also definitely getting the kills, having the movement speed. That's coming in handy. I'm seeing a lot of times that this is really working for me. Oh, that's bad. Get avoid. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's all right. Every dog has his day. Every dog has his day. So we're going to head back into this fray. His number 3 is a root. It's a projectile, but it's also a root. Finish him up. Jesus, man. Freaking Goomba Karna. Oh, I should use my beads. I'm just so used to playing without beads this game. right, there we go. There we go. So, number 3, very, very simple. Root, hands reach out, heals you a little bit. Nothing significant from my understanding and playing with it, although I will be experimenting with some lifesteal builds with him because he has such high attack speed. Kind of like maybe like a Fenrir type warrior, going for something like that. You've also got his ultimate, which, like I said, I was explaining it before, gives 40% crowd reduction, damage reduction to everyone except the target that you ult onto. Does not go through walls, although apparently it does go through pillars, which we just saw at the very end of that game, because it is not a jump, it is, I think, technically a dash. So anyways, very cool build. Hey, even if this works better for you than my other build, I think the fact that we just did it, we did a video about it, one of you guys had an opportunity to just tell me your thoughts and have it show up as something that you can look at, study, see if it really does work for the community. I think that's a success in itself. We had a good game, we won. Here's some of the stats here in terms of damage, but hey, I think it's a huge success. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe so you can take part of events like this where we can show your builds on the video, and also comment to let me know what you think about it. Share it with your friends, like, and I'll remember to say before I end this video, never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you next time.